Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk a bit about the speakers and just kind of explain the process. I thought it'd be easier to just talk it through. But before that, just a couple of short things. First of all, there was a really good article I saw this morning about anonymous sources, and it ties into what I put in one of the posts on Moodle today. So I'm going to put a link to that on the Moodle page. Please read it. Also, if you haven't been following the excerpts that came out today of Bob Woodward's book about the president, please do, like some news there that we all should be aware of. And last thing before I talk about the speakers is I want us all to get together on Zoom next week. So I'm going to schedule a mandatory Zoom session for 4 o'clock on Monday, which would be the time we would meet if we were doing an in-person class. I just thought it's a good stage of the semester. We're kind of moving from the stage where I did the kind of the foundations, how media works, a little bit of, politics and background in that. And we're going to move into a stage where we're going to be interviewing a bunch of people, a bunch of the speakers, and we're going to start getting ready for the media tracking process. It's going to tie into the presidential debates, which start on September 22nd. But just for now, just want everyone to be clear about the speaker process. And if you don't follow it, I know there's a bunch of steps to it. Feel free to email me, or we can talk about it on Monday. But basically, I just emailed all the speakers. I copied the students who are assigned to each speaker. So you should, you'll get an email that you're copied on. Next step is to reach out to the speaker and try to find a time when the speaker and the two people assigned to he or she can meet. So I would say whoever your partner is, get together with that person. No need to send 2 emails, send 1 email. Just get a kind of a general sense of when the speaker is available. A few of the speakers had some time frames when they wanted to talk, and you'll see that in the emails that I sent, because I kind of responded to their last email to me, and some of them said, I'd like to do it by the end of the month. I'd like to do it by October 5th. So whatever, if that's in your email, do that. I'd like to spread them out over the course of the semester. So pretty much any time is good. There's no need to set them up that quickly. I mean, certainly reach out to everybody right away. But if somebody says, I'd rather wait till after the election, it's going to be less busy for me, then, that's fine. So do that, so make sure that either you or your partner reaches out to the speakers that you're assigned to. As I said, everybody should have 2 different speakers. So that's, where that is. Just to kind of look ahead, the way the process is going to work. I'll set up a Zoom session for you and the speakers, and I'll plan to sit in on it too. Before you do the Zoom session, I'll either work directly with the 2 of you to come up with some questions. Depending on the timing, we'll try to get the whole class involved. If there's a speaker you're really interested in, because as I said, I tried to match people up with the ones you chose. I couldn't get everybody. The Zoom sessions will be open to the entire class. The only people who have to be on them are the 2 students assigned to that speaker. But for instance, Damien Bednar, a bunch of people wanted to talk with Damien. So once that gets scheduled, if you want to sit in on that session, you can, and we'll probably, after the students finish their questions, open it up to other questions. So just, kind of, keep that in mind. All of the videos will be recorded. I'm going to try to work it so that everybody watches everyone else's videos, and we'll, do some forums and have some discussions on those as well. So that's pretty much what the process is. Again, if you have questions or if you're unsure about any of the steps, shoot me an email. I will get another email out Thursday morning to just let everybody know that we're going to have a Zoom session on Monday. I'll have the link for that session in there. Remember, later today, as long as you're watching this on Thursday morning, is the 2nd day of the elections coverage workshop. I know a couple of you were in the sessions today. Make sure you get to one of those, post your comments on Moodle. There's a forum set up for each session. So whichever session or sessions you go to, just jot down a couple of quick thoughts about that. And then we'll kind of regroup on Monday and get into the next phase of the course. So thanks, everybody. I'll be in touch. And actually, I look forward to spending some time live with everybody on Monday.